Another thing is about family and friends. Now, no, everybody has different relationships with their family, friends, coworkers. So some people may not have a tight relationship with the said that I already mentioned, family, friends, and coworkers, and you want to respect that. So, if someone doesn't have it, I would not, once again, dig deep and try to figure out the why on that. Rather, respect the boundaries. If they're uncomfortable, move on. Know that there are many reasons why a person may not talk. And yeah, you probably would want to know that. But to me, deeper, darker, and sore spots are really for something that's been, ongoing, maybe a month or two, and the relationship is getting serious. And yeah, if the relationship is getting serious, then you want to know serious factors in their life. But if this is first date, second date, the relationship isn't getting serious, the relationship is just starting. So, stick with, fun, lightful things. What's your passions? What things do you like to do? May or may not, who do you spend time with? Because it may not be anybody. But my saying is, if you dig around a graveyard, don't complain if things start to stink, okay? If you dig up a person's past, it may not be pretty. So keep that in mind. Like I said, keep it light, keep it fluffy, keep it exciting. Have a good day. Moving on. Time for a little poetry reading. Everybody ready? Poetry music started? Great. I treasure this moment with just you and me. Looking into your eyes feels like an eternity of bliss and wonder. There is no other I'd rather be with right now. Embrace me in your fat rolls hug. You are the one I love to snug. Alright. Moving along to the perfect date. So I already mentioned some other dating things. We did a lot of dating here. And we're going to semi-close, but not all the way close, with the perfect date. Okay. So for the guys and ladies, you gotta kind of come with your home version. You want to open up with a compliment, okay? So, if you're picking up her at the house or you're meeting her at the restaurant or however it's going, open up with a compliment. Outfit, hair, her smile, her eyes, say something like your eyes are really sparkly, okay? Your smile is really radiant, or something else that might stick out from the crowd. And then you want to go into some questions. How did you end up being a fill in the blank? So whatever she does for a living. How did you end up being a librarian? How did you end up being an administrative assistant? How did you end up being an accountant? Okay. And then be able to answer that question for yourself. Have a funny story, a lighthearted story, with some sense of humor of how you became to the profession that you wanted. Okay. Now here's another question you can ask. What is your favorite holiday or time of year? So you don't want any sad stories. Once again, you want it positive, you want it funny, you want it lighthearted. What's your favorite holiday or time of year? So most people might be Christmas or Thanksgiving. So here's example answer. Christmas is always the best. Everything about it brings a smile to my soul. The trees, the gift wrapping, even the green and red topped cookies and other brownies. It adds to my delight. Everything about it is designed to make people smile. The best imagery I have of Christmas, or you could say the icon I have of Christmas, and you could probably even put it on a postcard, would be a picture of a couple snuggled up by the fire, wrapped in a warm blanket, drinking hot cocoa. So that's my answer to what is your favorite holiday. So you can have your own, you don't want to just steal that. Everybody's saying the same thing. And by the time the girl goes on a third date, every guy's saying the same thing. So it can be Christmas, but come up with your own version. You don't just want to steal someone else's, because then there's 5 other guys stealing it too. The rendezvous location. Once again, positive, funny, lighthearted. Okay. So whatever you chose, be able to talk about. Okay, so let's say you did choose that Chinese buffet, which I said it's fine to take a lady to, even if she's a big woman. She knows you're a big woman. And if she does question why you take a Chinese buffet, just say, I really love this buffet. We're done. Okay. So you're at the you're at the table. Maybe you finish your first plate. Okay. Took a drink of water, make sure there's no food in your mouth. And then you can start talking. I really enjoy Chinese. I believe the first time I ate at a Chinese restaurant, I was 12. I think I was with my mom and maybe my sister. I love the idea of paying a single price and just, having a variety of food to choose from. But the most important part for a young boy is the unlimited ice cream and a fortune cookie. I think maybe one day they could, revamp the fortune cookie and then rather have, I know they went from jokes to lotto numbers, but maybe they could, I know they went from, fortunes to lotto numbers, but maybe they can start putting jokes in there. Okay. And then if it's a sit-down restaurant, you're looking at the menu, you could always say, hey, what looks appetizing on the menu? And then maybe, if it's chicken fried steak, which is what I love, you say, oh, dude, I just love chicken fried steak. I could have chicken fried steak just about any week. I can't have it every day unless it's homemade because it's just so thick and heavy. So there's some conversationals that you can take with you on the next date. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The Cheshire Cat and his jokes. The Cheshire Cat, because he wants you to smile like that. Give it up, people. How many out there is dating? Anyone? Yeah. Dating is fun, right? But it's really hard to date nowadays because everything means sex. Hang out, sex. Cuddle, sex. And what about people who they really love Netflix and they just want to chill? It's hard to date. The other day I was talking to a lady and she asked me what I like to do after work. So I told her, like to relax, peaceful environment, just chill, get away from the rush of the day. And she was like, relax, calm. If you wanted peace and quiet, why are you talking to a woman with 5 kids? I told her she should be thankful she has so many kids because free entertainment. She said, entertainment, yes. Free, never. It's hard dating nowadays, right? One time the woman in the movie, she asked me how I like my popcorn. At the time, I was, cautious about my health, so I said, I prefer no salt, no butter. She said, that's a deal breaker. So I said, can we finish the movie before we break the deal? Why are relationships so hard? I'll tell you why. Everyone lies, okay? No guy's going to tell you on the first date, sweetheart, after a month of dating you, I'm going to stop buying you flowers and I'm stop giving you compliments. No guy's going to say that. And no woman, ladies, is going to say, babe, after a month of dating, I'm going to stop wearing the cute clothes and put on 335 pounds. No one's going to say that, right? So where was that charming man that was oh so romantic and swept you off your feet? And where's that gorgeous woman that you just
couldn't take your eyes off of. He never existed. She never existed. They never existed. We were on cloud nine and we shut the brain off because we were in love. We got to be honest. Even if it thinks you're going to lose this person, you got to be honest. Even if you think you're not going to get what you want. So, ladies, you got to sit that man down and tell him, I expect you to make your own breakfast and iron your own clothes. I am not your maid. Tell him, ladies. Be honest. Men, you got to sit that lady down and say, I cannot listen to you complain 5 hours a day after work. You need to find a shrink. I am not your psychologist. And then if she comes back and says, but babe, I don't want to pay to have someone hear my problems. You say, honey, ain't nobody want to hear that crap for free.